Hello everyone, welcome back to my video series where we talk about planned obsolescence. This is video 2 where we talk about whether it's ethical or not, and if you haven't seen video 1 where we kind of talk about the definition of planned obsolescence and what it is, go watch that first. And so yeah, in this video we'll be talking about the marketing strategy planned obsolescence and whether it's ethical or not. So talking about how the consumers are affected first, planned obsolescence is used to push consumers to spend money. Generating revenue is the end goal for these businesses and companies, and consumers are treated as just mere means to achieve that goal without any considerations for the consumer's well-being. For example, things like dated obsolescence, when products break or deactivate after a short period of time, and systemic obsolescence, when technology products no longer get updated and cannot function with to-date technology, is pretty unethical. If you're buying a product, don't you want it to last and get your money's worth? I mean, I know I do. So purposely planning products to become obsolete after a short period of time, forcing consumers to buy more and replace it, is an unethical marketing strategy. Now, planned obsolescence doesn't only affect consumers, believe it or not. It also has a dire impact on the environment. The most immediate consequence of constantly replacing products that either work perfectly fine but have gone out of style or which have broken before they should have is an increase of electronic waste. The non-recyclable damages the environment, which in turn contributes to climate change. Around 50 million metric tons of e-waste is produced every year worldwide, and planned obsolescence is a huge contributor to it. Also, don't forget, mass production to replace short lifetime products expends more energy, resources, and money. However, I don't believe all forms of planned obsolescence might be considered unethical. We talked about the different types of planned obsolescence in the last video, and perceived obsolescence is one of them. Just to recap, perceived obsolescence is a strategy many businesses use to attract more sales and profit. They change the styles of existing products to create new, upgraded versions, so already owned products seem less desirable. This marketing strategy is very effective, especially among young people, but perceived obsolescence doesn't really push or force people to buy new products, kind of like the other types of planned obsolescence does. This marketing strategy of making someone perceive their already existing product to be not as good or not as fashionable as this new flashier product is pretty manipulative, but it's really up to the person who has the product to decide if they want to buy it or not, because their product works fine, it hasn't broken, which other types of planned obsolescence would try to get that to happen. It's still fine, but they just perceive it themselves as not as good or not as desirable as this new technology or new product that's out. So I wouldn't say perceived obsolescence is unethical. So to kind of summarize everything that's been said in this video, the majority of planned obsolescence, where companies purposely plan a product to become obsolete in the short period of time, is unethical. But you also have to consider other parts of it, like perceived obsolescence, which is a marketing strategy almost every business or company uses, and it's probably not as unethical as the other types of planned obsolescence. So whether you believe it's unethical or not is up to you, and this is just my opinion on whether planned obsolescence was ethical or not. Thank you all for watching, and I'll be posting one more video, part 3, where I'll be talking about how to avoid planned obsolescence.